This is a very quick review of the manga called Smiley, created by 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 Hattori. The reason I cannot say much about this manga is because there is very little information about it online, except the 4 chapters that I read. There's also no information about the author as well as the latest chapter of the manga. I tried searching for it on my anime list, the most reliable website for finding information about anime and manga, and the results came out nothing. But somehow these 4 chapters are interesting enough for me to make a video about it. We follow a man named 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 who is a freelance journalist. He's living through meaningless day because some particular event in the past that happened to his family, leading to the death of his daughter and his wife, leaving him without leaving any clue. One day he was visited by 2 ladies who insist on giving him a flyer about a cult, persuading him to join to find the true meaning of life through smiling or whatever. But 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 did not care about the cult as much as the fact his missing wife is in the flyer. 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 then decided to find information about the cult and eventually join it in order to find his wife. What we know right now is that the cult has very little information on the internet, but it seems like a lot of people know about it and know how sketchy it is. A lot of them, I mean too, his police friend and his boss. Both of them told 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 to stay out of it, but they did not explain why. But we did actually know that a lot of people who joined the cult and went missing afterward. And the second thing we know is that we think that we are watching them, but it is actually them watching us. 𝐅𝐢𝐧𝐝 is using his journalist skill to find information about his wife's whereabouts, starting with one of the bosses in the cult. He followed her on the way home and got caught right after. Fortunately, he knows how to use one of the best and popular techniques widely used by men, which is lie. I'm joking. I swear. And it's lie through the trouble. But after that encounter, he also learned that he is being watched. This panel really reminds me of that scene in John Wick 2. That's cool. So overall, I cannot say much about Smiley except sharing you guys about this promising manga. I have been tired of watching gore, bloody manga lately, and Smiley helped me refresh my brain a little bit. There's no gore, just smile. A lot of smile. And the cult concept is quite new to me too, so I find it interesting. There's a horror movie that I just watched early this year, which is Hereditary. It is also about a cult, and it is the best horror movie that I have seen in the past 3 years. So yeah, if you find Smiley interesting, make sure to go through it and give me your review about it by commenting below. And if you know any information about the manga, like how many chapters there are, where to read it, who is 𝐅𝐻𝐃 Hattori, and what are his past work, it would be great if you could tell me that also by leaving a comment below. This manga is so low-key that I'm starting to think that this is part of his marketing strategy, because you know, as I mentioned in the manga, the cult has very little information on the internet. Am I going to be missing? I hope that is not also part of their marketing strategy.